Apocalypse.
Hello everyone, I'm Hunter Beast and welcome to Dragon's Dogma, the Dark Arisen. Now, in the Dark Arisen you get access to DLC content and bonuses such as weapons and a new location you can go to. But if you just have the regular game on PS3, you have to buy the DLC separate. Now, this is different than what I've done. It's almost like Bloodborne, but it's not a Souls type game. It's just like an RPG type. And it's fairly long, so I don't know how long it's going to take me, and I've already started a game because I've messed up my first recording, and I was going to play it in hard mode to make it harder and to get more money, so I just had to get into it and get back out of it so I can do hard mode, because they won't give me that access at first. As you can see right there, it said something about like he'll make it harder for me, but I just explained that. If it gets too hard, I can switch it down in the options menu, which is just fine. In another place, in another life, another child of man blazes your path. Now, this isn't your character, this is just who you play as in the tutorial. And I'm a fighter. Well, this is the character, you are a fighter. So you get a block, you get to have shield attacks, and the shield summons, which is like a taunt. Oh, sorry about that. But this is a taunt, and that's if you're on PlayStation, you hold L1. If you're on PlayStation still, you hold R1, so that way you get a sword attacks, which is nice. And right here, green wearish, it's a healing item. You want to hit circle. I forget what the button is on PlayStation, PC. I think it's Control and Alt. I have not beat it on here, but I have beat it on PC. Now, right here is the dragon. That's the antagonist of the game. Ah, not that button. I don't think they dropped anything. Nope. Now in this game you get access to something called a pawn, which is right here. It's going to tell you its loyalty in battle will never falter. And right here this person called me master because I am his master and this is a pawn. But when you see something like this, you can hit circle on it. And it doesn't just spawn in like that, you have to go in there and pick who you want. But you get a ranger attacker, you get a mage that can heal you. And you also have that fighter, but I don't know why you would have another fighter with you during this, but it's okay. But now we're just gonna fight these hobgoblins. Okay, well, that saved me. Nothing here. We're gonna go in here now. Now, I'm not sure if I said this already or not, but if you have it on PlayStation or PC, and you would like to use my main pawn, you may. You just have to add me on there. And see, if you ever see your pawn picking up a target, and you can see I'm at a stand, so it's going to take a few seconds. But if you ever see a pawn carrying an enemy like that, you can walk up to them and just attack them and they won't be able to do anything to you. Now here is going to switch to the new enemy. It's a snow harpy. Right. Now if that fire's blaze, allows your weapon to be on fire, such like that. Which is good for enemies that's like undead and snow harpies, of course. Right here we can make use of this. There we go. That worked a little bit on him. Yeah, I'm definitely in hard mode, which is good. And you can see that. That's going to be a lightning ability. But you can be a... I think in the game you get to choose between a warrior... No, a fighter. Which is what I am right now. A strider, which is someone that uses daggers and a bow. And then you could be a mage. You see that happen, it's more than likely going to hit a target. Like that. And see, harpies are really weak to fire, so you hit them with it, they're going to fall down. Especially if you're a mage, and when you lock onto them and you hit them, it's very devastating for them.
There, Master! Snow harpies! Let's hasten to the dragon's roost.
Don't let them drag you off!
Their screams chill the blood wine.
Now! My fire is off! I have it!
And also, if you're an archer, smack them down real quick. Now, that creature we seen in that cutscene, we're getting ready to go fight it.
This way, sir!
The worm awaits beyond, sir. I should be proud to guide you.
Now, you're going to see multiple chests in this game.
For fear of the beasts all around.
That's Harpa juice, which is going to be very handy, which actually is right here in Kirito's. Going to use that. Oh, not that one, because that just clears a poison. I'm going to get to max health.
This way, sir!
Right here is going to be a boss. Now it's got a goat head, it's got a lion's body, and the tail of a snake. Goat head shoots magic, and you can see right there the lion just eating a lube, which means it's going to be a physical attack, and it's going to be brute force. The snake will spit, or just bite at you and will cause poison. So the way I like to handle this is I would like to jump. Well, you can see it just shot poison down that I'm in. But if you can, manage to grab on, then climb up to the tail, and just start attacking it, you can cut it off. I'm about out of stamina though. And you can see that yellow skull on the map. One of the pawns are dead. And the health bar, you see how it's two little dots? It's got two health bars. Ooh, I might want to heal. That's gonna hit me hard. See, now we're going for the snake. And we just cut the tail off. That's one less thing to worry about. Now I'm going to go for the goat head. Because we cut the goat, we get the goat head destroyed. We won't have to worry about its magic. I don't think I'm smacking it. Oh, there we go, we got it. Now we just gotta worry about the lion. He's gonna have a hard time moving. I thought it would have a hard time, but I was wrong. Woo! Playing this little healing spot to get healed. Now, it is also possible to cut the lion head and destroy it with, oh, that's what it is. When you destroy the head of the lion, the goat head is what makes it so hard to run around. And if I wouldn't have died, you would have seen more of it, but I died. I probably wouldn't have died if I wasn't blabbing my head off, but can't help it. Okay, I will make my character, and I will be right back. Okay, everyone, I finished making the character. Now, the reason I'm going for female is because most of the armor in the game just looks better, in my opinion, on a female. Ready to play. That's just my opinion. I may even make my pawn a female as well, as a tank.
Hear ye, hear ye! The prophets have spoken, friends. The dragon's return is nigh. Join the honourable Duke's ranks and help us be rid of the fell beast. The day's come to lay down rod and reel and take up the sword.
It's the dragon! Get to the boat! Quickly! Go! Pick up fire!
Okay. Now we get a fight. Just for a little bit, though. You're not really supposed to do much to them. So you can either just get smacked by one of his attacks and die, and he won't kill you, but it just triggers a cutscene like this.
Io acquarata misquierait. Acquarata de Dio mi esquarota junto la Gregori, nestesta, nesti, mi esquarate et malaga.
Help me! She's still alive!
Mi esquarate. Take up arms, newly within.
Alright. Now the first thing you want to do, I was going to tell you about that. Over here and hit examine. You can choose between the fighter, the strider, and the mage. Mage should be explanatory, but it's the only one in the game besides a sorcerer that can heal other players. Well, actually, I don't think a sorcerer can either. Fighter would be the tank. Strider is the archer, but then when you get to the first city, you get a switch, and I'm actually going to go with a strider. Location I'm going to play is, but when you get to the city, you can switch. But right now, you can't. Blank scroll. You can pick these up, and then you can throw them. Really nothing too important. Sometimes you could get, well, there's a rock, but you can get files and stuff right there. Right here. Gonna need that. Oh, these ones you can actually take water, but we don't have files. But there's also ones that does oil. It's a different color. But now, let's see. You're going to do this. You want to hold the secondary skill tree button to bring up the bow. Now, when you do 3 or 4, you just bring out 3 arrows and you can do it until your stamina runs out. Which is nice and handy.
You say it left a glowing scar?
Yes, the wound has closed, and it seems the worst has passed, but her heart lies silent.
If you would face me. You are sure of this?
Yes,
Ill magic, the work of some curse. The whole world's already gone mad for fear of this dragon. Won't no good come of this. I must go see to the others, Kina. Tell me if aught changes here.
all right.
Okay, so we can talk to her.
You should be abed. I wish you would not strain yourself so. I am worried for you, cuz.
Okay. Right here we got a flask of oil and some husband milk, which we're gonna need. Go in here. You can get some green wares. You can either get bucket. I guess we can take that and the broom. Because you never know, might need to use it for a quest. Pretty much everything you can pick up, you can use it for something. Again, and I think that's all you can get in here. So, what we're going to do before I cut this video, oh, a little cutscene. This is Castratus. We're going to run around and collect all the loot we can, and then see if we still have some time to do some other stuff. Right here, that's the gray one is for water, and this one is orange for oil. But if you come over here, first we're going to come down to right here, slide down. Now, if you want to be like a person that wants to climb monsters while you're fighting them in boss fights, a Strider is the best one to go for to get some better stamina to go through it. Got Cloud Wine from that, which you can always get random stuff from that. Going to go for the Eagles first, get some extra XP. Yep. Okay. Now, when you get into the water, if you go deep enough, you will get wet. Just like that, you just seem to get wet. Which means you'd be more vulnerable to electricity attacks. Now, if you talk to that guy, he's going to tell you something about the water. I'll show you what it is. But when you go into too deep of water, you're going to see this red glow. And if you stay in it too long, it doesn't kill you. All it does is take you back to the beach while you went in that. That's all it does. And that's what he'll tell you. There's another seagull somewhere. Right there. There you go. Oh no, right there. That's a whale. There you go. Another one. There. Okay. Oh no. Forgot that one too. Already level 2. Something that one seagull dropped. I don't know what there is. Small fish. Now, I will be breaking these boxes up. Because you can get some stuff out of it. The chest, there's 2 chests over here. One is that. We can break this up. Might get something out of it. Gold. Well. This one takes so long to break. There you go. That's just a small coin pouch. But there is a chest right here. Contains cloud wine. Now, that's everything that's over here. We're going to go up there. And while you're in like a town or something, or a city, you have unlimited stamina. That means you can just like raise your relationship up with them. There's some people you can marry, or like, well, it's like a marriage type deal. Queena, the one that we talked to, you can do like marry her into the game as well. If you do it right, you can actually have up to 2 people up in your house. Basket of oil. What you know what that should be for? Like you can throw it. And same thing with glass of water. If you throw it at enemies and it busts on them, you can then light them on fire and it does more damage. But if it's water, you can set them on, like, use a mage's electrical abilities, or if you have the electric affinity like we did at the beginning of the game with the fire, you can do more damage with them that way. Now, if a chest looks like this, it doesn't mean it's a really good chest or anything. It's just different looks. See, I just got cloud wine. Take this. Potent greenwash, which we will need a lot of healing items. The only way to get back up there is we have to come over here. Up to this lip. And then you can just... Yeah, there's a spot right here if you do it. You want to jump over here, or you don't take damage. If you fall over here, you would take a little bit of damage. We're going to head back up to the left, and we're going to go to a church to grab a quest, and then we will... other items. Right there, green on the like the green question mark. That means they got a quest.
Pray a moment. I would not ask this of anyone but you, cousin. I've news for Merin. Dark news. I fear I cannot bring myself to face him. Will you? His brother is. We were. I cannot face Merin.
Oh, I thought it was just gonna be saying thank you or whatever. But that one's just saying he watched it. He didn't save his brother. What? He didn't save the guy's brother. Basket of oil and a blank scroll, and now we can get this quest.
'Tis selfish to beg a favor in such times, I know, but there is aught I would ask your help in. Might we speak a moment? My thanks. 'Tis a sensitive matter. I would ask your discretion. In the wake of the dragon's coming, many of the villagers have come to offer prayers. As a novice and a newcomer, I welcome the chance to be of use, but my scriptures are missing. I have yet to commit the verses to memory. Without the text, I cannot offer up a proper prayer. The scriptures were secure in the chapel last I saw them. I do not wish to believe them stolen. If you come upon them, pray see them back to me. I would be ever in your debt.
Okay, I got 2 quests. Small coin pouch. Okay, now right here, the yellow means that there's something to do along with the quest.
'Twas me. I confess it. I took the father's book from the chapel. I tried to go back and find the book, but I was in such a panic as I ran. I just wanted to look at it. Just curious is all. Forgive me. I cannot remember where I lost it. I thought to steal a glance and then return it, but the dragon came and I dropped it as I ran. Cor, what am I to say to him now?
That's all he has to say. But we can get some items over here. Mainly stuff to help us heal and cure poison. I'm not gonna worry about trying to heal that, or break it, I mean. I think there's some stuff over here you can get. Maybe not. This door is locked. But that book, actually right, got the tree, is right around that lip over there. Or on one of these buildings, I think it's this one. We'll get to it though, because there's some items right here we can get though. Right here. Okay. Now, yeah, it's right here. Scriptures, that's the quest. There's some items on these buildings. We're going to go over here and get a chest. There's anything up here? That don't look like it. Another chest over in this building right here. Back up. Actually, another chest right here. And don't go to that front gate right there just yet. Oh, that's what I was wearing before. Don't need that. What we need to do is put this on. Oh, I can't put it on. That's why. Forgot you have to come into this section. And we got some clothing. Like, you get armor and clothing items, so. But now we got clothing on, which is, I'm pretty sure it offers a little bit of extra defense. Now we should hop over there. Oh, well. Can't climb up that, can we? There's something right here, though. An airtight flask is actually to keep fresh food, like fish, fresh. And that was a talk about the store, and there's another store. There's a couple of stores you can get into. If we go back, we can get up. Here, perhaps. What about that weird camera angle? Here and hop back down. See. Now, as long as you get a spring jump, you can actually jump pretty far. But if you don't sprint, you can't jump nowhere near as far. No work table. That's everything on this side. And we're going to head back. Now, right in here is actually an inn. You can spend the night here, and you can get quests from right here. So we're actually going to grab these. Okay, now we got all the quests. But you can come in there and sleep for like however long you want to restore your health and everything. And here's where we have to come to for the other quest.
I'd craft dressings for the wounded had I the makings.
Well, for the third quest.
If only I'd know, 'cause I need a favor. Can you fetch the flowers I need from outside the village? I need more of the one you see there. And one other sort besides. The more you can find, the better.
Well, good thing is in the next episode we'll be going out outside the village to do some quests. Now right here is actually your house. Get some stuff in here. Okay. I'm not gonna break that box. Right up here. The chest right here. Or which is right here. And that is all the quests. I mean, not all the quests, but all the chests in this area. So now the only thing we can do to get other loot is to go outside of the village to get other chests. And when you go outside, there's chests that like respawn, and well, which is good. And enemies do respawn back. But we're going to talk to this guy to finish at least one quest.
Cortez is found? I see.
Elvar has suffered in this as well. Cortez made his choice. He faced his end with valor and died a man. Elvar bears no fault in that. He has no cause to blame himself. My thanks, good Fisher. I am sorry this burden fell upon you. I shall go and put Elvar at ease.
Okay, now we can report back to Alvar and get that quest. Now the quest that she wanted us to do, you have to go outside to get... What? Oh, this is the flower quest. You can go outside to get some of the regular flowers we need, but the one flower, you can actually get it inside the village, but you can only get it at night. And it spawns that way, through the opening to the left. It's a bluish, purplish flower that glows during the night. And that's the only time you can get it. So we're going to turn these two quests in.
I thank you, cousin. Pray forgive the trouble my cowardice has placed upon you. Cortez did not trade his life for mine, so I could wallow in idle self-pity. I live the best I am able, for his sake.
300 gold and 100 experience, not bad. No, not you.
I am newly come, and
the blue means you have an item that they need.
I wish to be of service, but now, just as others have come to rely upon me, 'tis a shameful failure on my... I cannot think this...
Oh, this is just talking about his scriptures, but see, it says it's like an item to give is the blue. So we just give it to him, and he'll say something about it.
Found them. Oh, Maker be praised! I cannot thank you enough. Truly, the people of Cassidus are a good-hearted bunch. Now I can once more offer proper prayer on behalf of the village. But I have dallied long enough. There is work for me to do.
Now we get 300 gold and 200 experience. Yeah, we have to finish the next episode, and, well, we'll finish the next quest in the last episode. I'm going to cut it here, and I will see you guys in the next one.